Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Sim 22 and welcome to planting season. It's time! We have some massive fields that need to be attended to, so that is going to be today's goal. Make sure that we get all of our soybeans planted today. Let's look at the map real quick, just to put this into perspective for those of you who maybe don't know. But in the last episode, we combined all of these fields over here of our new property to make the largest field on the map by a long shot. I don't know how many acres this is. All I know is yes. The answer is yes. The other thing is we have these two fields over here that are both smaller, if you combine them, than this entire field over here. So, when we go to plant them, it stands to reason that we are going to more than double our output of corn and soybeans, depending on which year we are planting. So, yeah, pretty happy with that. Let's get this party started. You guys know the deal. Time to feed Spotlight. Here, boy. I got some food for you, buddy. Come and get it. Come and get it. Let's go. It's time to plant, buddy. Are you ready? It's time to plant. Alright. Check on our sheep. Sheep look good. I'm pretty sure we got several months before we get to sell any more sheep. Excuse me. Also, welcome Dewan, Casual, German, Young Gaming, Jacob, Minnie, B.A. Bad, Jess, Ender, Jennifer. Good to see you guys. You friended me on World of Warships Legends? Nice. I accept everybody's friend requests. Doesn't mean I'll get to play with you, but I always do. I always accept everybody's friend requests. But I hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm not gonna lie, I spent a lot of time today sleeping. Shocker. I was tired. But I did officially weigh in under 260 pounds. I was 258.9, meaning I am officially down over 10 pounds since starting. So we're doing good. Weight loss is working. So yeah. All right, let's fly. Come fly with me, come fly, let's fly away. All right, are there any weeds? There are definitely weeds. We got to spray our cotton field. We also got to decide what we're going to put in this field, which I think we're going to go ahead and add that to probably our soybeans this year. Yo, Chevy coming in dropping a $5 bomb with 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's fly. Let's get into our tractor. Let us fly way up to the clouds, away from the maddening crowds. Actually, I don't know why I did that. I need this tractor first. I gotta get the Valtra. We gotta bring the sprayer down. We gotta spray our cotton field. While we're spraying the cotton field, we can be planting our soybeans. Fly with me, come fly, let's fly away. Yo, Tuna, what up, my dude? You're at the gym. Well, you're at the gym late. Then again, I do the same thing. But I hope you're having a good weekend, my dude. But you're down a total of 115 pounds from when you started. Congrats, my dude. Screw you, Amazon! That is huge. I haven't quite hit the 100 pounds yet. I mean, I have, and then I put on a bunch of weight again. So, I got to get back down to, like I said, my goal is 200 pounds. That is my goal. Which would mean that I would be down over 130 pounds from my biggest of all time. So, we're going to be okay. What up, Assassinator? How's it going? Why do I always go live when you're at work? I don't know. I tend to stream in the evening. So I apologize. What up, Anthony? Good to see you. Ego, welcome. Been watching this series from the start and you're loving it. Well, I'm glad you enjoy BA. fly with me. Come fly, let's fly away. What up, Ladon? How's it going? But yeah, I'm doing good. Everything has been okay the last couple of days. Obviously, I still working out a lot. I know at this point that probably sounds like all I ever do, and it's not actually that far off the truth. Like, I have been working out a lot, and not gonna lie, it's kind of getting in the way of my uploading and my streaming a little bit, because I get so sore after my workouts that I just don't want to do anything. So, I am trying to make sure that we get out here and get the streams done for you guys. That is a thing. Also, we got to work on our vineyard today too. So yeah, we got lots on the table today. But first of all, say goodbye to your little stop sign. Boop. And your other road sign shortly. Sometimes you'd love to give me some tips, but I'm past things. I'm assuming you just mean like we're at a point in the series that we're like kind of going ham. Like the tips that you were to give are more for like early game, I'm assuming. But I think we've done pretty well, considering this is our first like legit series ever of Farm Sim. Like we've played around with Farm Sim here and there. But for like a legit series, this is the first time ever. I feel like we've done all right. Yo, LaDon coming in dropping a $10 bomb with 10 gifted as well. And Anthony Franklin re-upping for 6 months. Thank you guys so much, man. You guys are always so generous. I appreciate you guys. Also, as always, if we get to a $50 of gifted, or not just gifted, but like $50 combined between everybody on the stream, I will turn off the ads as usual. So just throwing that out there. Alright. Swing her around. Boop. Our field's kind of an awkward, like, position. Like, I don't think there's really any straight lines anywhere on this field. Everything's kind of curved. So I got to keep adjusting what I'm doing. Of course, as soon as we get through this initial headlands pass, we'll be giving it over to the AI to do anyway, so hopefully it'll work. No more bales in the road problem. We haven't really had too much trouble with bales in the road for a while. Since we changed our setup, putting out 50,000 liter bales, mowing and baling at the same time. I feel like our mowing setup is about as good as it's going to get. We will break you. Alrighty, Ivan Drago, I must break you. Alright. AI should be able to handle it from there. In theory. Next, we need, we've already cultivated, so we should just need the big planter, right? I don't remember if we need... Like, either of our planters should be good, but of course we're going to use the big boy. We are going to be using the big boy. Now, the downside is, I've already got it unfolded. Let's check and see what our required horsepower is for the big planter. Shall we? All right, so we're going to be planting soybeans. We're going to be using the DB120. It requires 370 horsepower. Okay. So technically our JCBs can't quite do it, which means none of our tractors can do it except for the big boy. So looks like we're using the big boy, which means craziness is about to happen. Yo, Jacob coming in dropping a $10 bomb on us as well with 10 gifted. Thank you guys so much. Good Lord, man. You guys are already halfway to the goal of removing the ads. You guys are crazy. Y'all are crazy, man. Alright, here's our DB120. Now, the downside is we are so far away, we need to fold this thing up, which means we're inevitably going to have to unfold it again at some point. And remember, this takes like a minute and a half to fold and unfold. It's kind of crazy. Look how long it takes. Like it's raising up the ends right now. It raises up one and then the other because raising them both at the same time is too difficult, apparently. Yo, oh my God. LaDon, you're crazy. LaDon just said come in. He just came in and said, screw the ads. I'm done with it. Drops off $50 bomb with 50 gifted. Good Lord, man. Well, there goes the ads. That's crazy. Thank you, man. Good Lord. But welcome everybody to the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Don't forget to slap that like button for me. But y'all are crazy. Thank you guys so much. I apologize if I'm yawning. I did just wake up, but I didn't go to bed today until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I only had like, I don't know, 4 hours sleep. It's just an awkward time to go to sleep. Alright, so we need to get seed and fertilizer. So let's head over and do that. Whoa there, killer. Honestly, there's no reason for us not to go through this field, come to think of it. There's no reason not to go through these fields. But if we fill up on seed and fertilizer, we should be good to go. And it looks like there is seed right there. Or no, that's solid fertilizer, isn't it? I think this is liquid fertilizer down here. Possibly some seeds. Oh my God. Turd! We're just making a mess. Alright. Come on. What up, Jackson? Welcome to the stream. Sith, welcome. Reed, good to see you. Fernando, good to see you. Appreciate you guys all dropping in. What do we got here? Doesn't say. Solid fertilizer. Solid fertilizer? Well, I don't have any use for solid fertilizer with this rig. At least we are able to pick up the seeds. All right. That'll do. Let's get us over to the farm. Golly, man. Come on. This tractor's crazy. It's like every little movement just goes crazy. Would it be easier with the fifth wheel on there? I don't know. What I do know is, look at the size of this field. What the hell? Seriously? Weird. What I do know is, look at the size of this field, man. We'll do a headlands pass around it, and with the size of this header, one headlands pass should be good. What up, Jackson? When am I going to play World of Warships Legends in your next video? Well, every video that I post pretty much is World of Warships Legends. But as far as the next live stream, it's usually on Wednesdays. Wednesdays is usually the next live stream. Alright, so we are going to be planting soybeans. Not a big fan of precision farming. I actually like the precision farming. Like, this was the first time we ever used it, but I actually enjoy it. Like, I don't like the having to, like, well, I mean, I'm glad they give you the option to just buy the stuff instead of having to do soil samples all the time. What up, Daniel? How's it going? RC, good to see you. You love the Mayhem and Brawls? I haven't even played any of the Brawls or anything. Alright, turn it on. And lower the seeder. Yeah, we'll go through and do a big old headlands pass around the entire field. Which is going to get tricky when we get up towards the other end of the field. But overall, I think we'll be okay when it comes to planting this. I don't think it'll take too long. This is a massive planter after all. So, I think we'll be okay. We are going to be using a lot of seed, but I don't think we need to use any fertilizer for soybeans. I think soybeans put the nitrogen back in the ground, so I don't think they actually use fertilizer. What is the best time to get ships for free in crates? I don't know. I don't think there is a best time. I think you just get them occasionally as like campaign rewards and stuff like that. But there's no guarantee you'll get ships out of it. But I know that there's like, oh, okay. I was worried for a second. I know that there's like weekly rewards and stuff that give you crates and stuff. So just keep an eye out for that sort of stuff. But usually when they do a collaboration of some sort, they'll add in crates. And those generally have ships and stuff in them. Or Black Friday is usually a good time. oh, what do you call it? The Christmas crates and stuff. The Santa crates are usually pretty good for getting ships. Sometimes you get crates given to you for like completing arena and ranked and stuff like that as well. Right. This is where things are going to get tricky, I would imagine. Dude, this part of the field is literally only about one pass wide. It's gonna have a spot in the middle, but like literally by the time we get done doing this corner, this entire section is pretty much done. Like I said, AI wouldn't be able to do this section, so that's why we got to do our headlands pass and stuff. I would imagine this thing will get caught on everything with the AI, so we do one big headlands pass around the entire property. I think that'll be enough to like at least get the AI to do what they got to do. I did get a little bit too close to the buildings here, but again, should be okay. It's a little bit funky, especially with as fast as this tractor is, so anytime I need to move, like, I tend to get stuck a little bit. KMS Bismarck coming in, re-upping for 15 months. Thank you so much, my dude. Welcome to the stream. Also, if I miss anybody, give me just a couple of minutes to get this headlands pass done, and then I won't be concentrating on this as much, because I'll be able to use the AI to do it. We have used almost 50% of the seeds in this freaking planter for the headlands pass, which is crazy. Just the headlands pass. It really gives you a perspective of just how big this field is. When you have a planter this size, you've done one headlands pass, or you haven't even finished a headlands pass, you're already using 50% of the seeds for one lap around the field. What up, Daniel? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Both Daniels, actually. Thought we were doing baked chicken. I ate breakfast this morning. I haven't eaten anything since. I'm getting hungry though. But I should get paid tomorrow, which means I'll finally have some freaking money. I'll be able to go get me some groceries, get some actually, like, healthy foods in the house, which will make my diet that much easier when I can actually have, like, rice and chicken breast and more tuna. I've been... the one part of my diet I gotta get better on now is trimming out the fat, because I track all the macros and stuff with my foods that I eat, so that's why I'm able to sustain my diet, is because I know how much I'm eating, which I know is stupid, because everybody with half a brain goes, well, how the hell can you lose weight if you're not tracking your food? Trust me, I get it, and now I am on track, so we're doing good there, but I do have to watch my fat intake now, because some of the stuff that I eat tends to be kind of fatty. And so that'll be the next part of my diet that I got to work on. And that'll allow me to eat more calories of other things, because right now a lot of the calories that I've been eating come from fat. Obviously we're getting a lot of protein, but if you're eating a high-fat diet, A, it's not as good for you, but B, like you end up with a lot of extra calories just in fat, which is not ideal. So now I'll be able to get some lower calorie dense foods that don't have as much fat in them, and that will allow me to let's go ahead and get the AI started here. That'll allow me to have like more food overall, meaning I won't be as hungry, but it'll be lower calories or the same amount of calories. So that'll be ideal. You're getting called to do an MRI exam. Oh, it's all good, Jess. Have fun at work. We'll see you in a little bit. What up, Spade? How's it going? Mac and cheese with grilled kielbasa. I mean, it sounds good, but also sounds very high in calories. Don't get me wrong, I do love me some mac and cheese, especially some really gooey, thick mac and cheese. But I also love me some kielbasa. I haven't had good Polish sausage in a while. See what the AI does here. The AI does not like this tractor. Stuffed tomatoes with tuna and cheese. Looking forward to the new farm sim. Yeah, I'll have to, when I get paid, I'll have to pre-order my farm sim too. It's a big field, man. Spaghetti with ranch, weird. I mean, it's not my first choice, but But I don't judge. What up, Mr. R. Stig, or RSTI? Good to see you, man. After all this time, you finally told me what your name was. I'm still gonna call you Stig, though. First time in a farming video? Well, welcome. Welcome to the fun as we plant our biggest field ever. She's a doozy. She is a doozy. Yo, Apophis coming in dropping a $20 bomb on us.
Sorry I missed your birthday. Hope it was well. Have a drink on me.
Thank you so much, Apophis. Appreciate you, my dude. And thanks for the happy birthday. All right, let's go down and do this pass. I was using the AI for this, but sometimes the AI can be a little bit slow. Let's check on our weeder. How we doing over here? Let's check on the map and see how they did. It says they're done. That would be ideal. And they are wrong. They're definitely not done. You're definitely not done. Come on now. What up, Archangel? Welcome to the stream as well. Nah, it's all good, Apophis. Appreciate you, my dude. You have a good night. Yeah, this is the AI's idea of what is finished. Just leaving gigantic swaths of your field covered in freaking weeds. The day that AI actually takes over and does everything without me having to double check it is the day that I'm a happy person. Alright, so then we got to do the headlands pass across the top of the field. set that to AI real quick, and then we'll check on our AI on the other side of the map. God, we have so much equipment, and it's always the last thing. It's always the last thing. Like, whenever I'm trying to find a specific tractor or whatever, it's always the last one. Alright, there's nothing down this side. There's a little bit down here on this side of the field. But obviously we got to get all of this up there on the top side. We'll go do that real quick. It's saying that I missed a whole section right here. I guess there is a little bit there, but... Alright. So now we want to set ourselves up right down the middle of this. You know you're late, but what got me into Farming Sim? I have actually played Farming Sim 19 Farming Sim 22 a couple of different times. But initially it was Let 'em Peak that got me into farming, to be honest. When this game came out, we both decided to jump on it and play a little bit, and it was surprisingly fun. And then we had like a multiplayer server at one point. We were planning on doing a role-playing series where I would start from nothing and then work my way up, and then he would be like an established farmer, and we could do like contracts for one another and stuff. Like we were thinking about doing all that, but the connection sucked at the time, so it never came to be. But it's just a really, really chill, fun game. I enjoy operating like heavy equipment and stuff, so playing around with tractors is all fun. And there's so much to do too. You don't have to do conventional farming. You can do all sorts of different things in this game. And I can't wait for the next version to come out, which comes out in November. So we still got another little over a month. All right, Daniel, you have a good night, man. Hope you get your greenhouses sorted. There's like a spot right here. And we want to go over a couple of rows. Get this spot that's in the middle of the field. Be right about here. let's clean up the edge. Get rid of these little weeds that are right here on the edge of the field. What up, Danny? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you dropping in. All right. So now we should be able to go down a little ways. Trying to keep an eye on it. Okay, now we make a right turn. I'm just trying to use the map to figure out where all the weeds are that were missed. I think we're on the right track. Role-playing games are usually so chill. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I enjoy the game. It's chill. It's a nice way to relax after the gym, after a week of playing World of Warships Legends and being competitive and trying to like get great videos for you guys. Like, it's just nice to chill. I know everybody likes me to be angry all the time, but I like to chill out, believe it or not. Alright, so this should be all the spraying needed for this field. There's a couple little spots around the edges, but that's not going to affect our yield. Or at least it shouldn't. Not too much anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and park this down here for the time being. We'll teleport ourselves across the map to our other tractors, see how the AI is getting along. Alright, not too bad. Yeah, there's some spots, but it ain't too bad. Better than I was expecting. Definitely better than I was expecting the AI to do, but a couple little spots here and there. I love the texture that the planter puts down. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Like, it's super dark and it's like all like row crop. It's super satisfying. I know it's dark and between Farm Sim and YouTube's goofiness. Let's turn this thing around, start heading back the other direction. Alright, and we put it back on the AI. Can't believe we're almost done with this already. That just shows you the size of this planter. This planter is absurd. Wargaming needs to buff the blue team, but then if they buff the blue team, then you're not going to be as, like, you're not going to get as much damage. You're not going to get as much fun out of carrying. Gym's going well, man. Gym's going well. Like I said, today was my check-in day, so I had to do my measurements and do my my weigh-in and everything. And I'm officially down 10 pounds, officially, which is nice. my weight fluctuates, so to be able to get to that point where like I'm officially down 10 pounds, that's nice. So my goal for this week will be down another 2 to 3 pounds. I'm losing weight a little bit quicker than a lot of people probably should, but I'm trying to get below 250 in time to do the bungee jump this year. I want to get that done this year, so people don't think I ripped them off. Because again, it wasn't my idea. Y'all were the ones that came up with the idea for me to do the bungee jump, and then when we looked it up, I have to lose weight to do it and all that good stuff. So we're trying. Just know that I'm dedicated. I'm doing it. We gonna do this. Now, obviously, that's not the only reason I'm losing weight. I need to lose weight, right, to get healthy and be the best me that I can be. So, bungee jumping isn't the only reason I'm trying to lose weight, but it is definitely a big reason why I'm trying to lose weight at a pretty rapid pace. Losing 2 to 3 pounds a week is not insubstantial. It's a decent size or decent amount, but I have a lot of fat, so it makes sense that I should be able to lose a little bit more quickly than say somebody who's already down at 20% body fat. Starting to skip gym to get a little bit more rest. Rest is important, man. A lot of people don't realize just how important rest is. I wish that I could get more rest, but I do try to get at least 6 hours if my body lets me. But my body usually wakes me up 4 to 6 hours. But then I have like a recharge day where I end up sleeping like 10 to 12 hours one day. It's weird. Between work, gym, and everything is draining you. Yeah, that's life, brother, man. That is definitely life. But at least when you go to the gym and stuff, like you're I don't know. I just feel better when I get out of the gym. Yeah, I'm sore, but I don't know. I feel better overall. Like the gym has helped me a lot mentally, not just physically. So I enjoy the gym. Is it tough? Absolutely. My trainer, like I said, my coach is literally a competitive female Brazilian bodybuilder, and she is insane. She is insane. But she's awesome at the same time. Her workouts are insane. And she puts you through the same sort of volume that she does. But I like it. I like the challenge. It's a different style of lifting than I'm used to, going for more of a bodybuilder style workout with lower weights and a lot of sets, a lot of reps. I mean, when we get into the gym now, I'm usually in the gym for an hour and a half to 2 hours, and it's almost nonstop, like very little rest in between sets and stuff. Like if we do get programmed rest, which a lot of times we don't, if we do get programmed rest, it's like a minute to a minute and a half in between a set. Like it's crazy. But we're also doing usually anywhere from 4 to 7 sets on any particular exercise at a given time. And depending on the day, like there are days where we're hitting a specific muscle group like glutes, and we'll do like this week's program or last week's program we did on glute day. We did, God, probably 30 sets of hip abductors of various abductors. So we do 2 different types of abductors where we sit on the machine, we sit back and focus on the outside of the hip, and then the other style is where you lean as far forward as you can, shoving your hips back into the seat, and then you're opening your hips backwards to hit the middle of the glute. And I'll tell you what, man, it'll cook you. It will cook you, but it feels so good. But then the rest of the workout, it tries to kill you. Like legitimately, it tries to kill you. But I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. And like I said, I love a challenge. You guys know this, so going into these super high volume, intense workouts, it's so good. Like, my quads are already growing. My freaking, my arms are actually starting to get little biceps. I know, it's crazy. I've never had arms before. I've never had arms, still don't, but there's a little bump there now. So that's nice. What up, Loops? How's it going? Wait, what are we talking about, Jacob? Who's Iron Mouse? I mean, don't get me wrong. I've always tried to train hard when I got into the gym. Like, I am going to the gym for me, you know what I mean? I'm having a good time while I'm there. I've got a workout partner usually. Sometimes he can't be there, but generally I have a workout partner. So we go in, we train. We've usually trained hard, but I've always kind of bounced back and forth. I've only been in the gym at this point for going on 2 years. Like, December will be officially 2 years of me training in the gym, just to put it into perspective. Like, and I never really like lifted weights before this. I know a lot of people think I've been training a lot longer than I have, but I legitimately have only been in the gym going on 2 years. And in that 2 years, I was only training 3 days a week, 2-3 days a week, and it was never like really super structured. It was kind of just bouncing around from one thing to another. I would do a leg day, I'd do, you know, arms day, a chest day, whatever. Push-pull legs is what we ended up getting into, and then I got away from that and started doing a very, very specific program this year where I did 11 weeks of glutes. Like, don't get me wrong, I was training everything else too, but I was doing 3 days for 11 weeks, 3 days a week of training glutes for 11 weeks, where I legitimately structured everything really well. And then that's kind of what led me into getting a coach, because I want to take it to the next level, you know what I mean? And I came across her YouTube channel. If you don't know who I'm talking about, the channel is Fafa Fitness, or Fafa. It might just be Fafa on YouTube. But she's a competitive bodybuilder. She's Brazilian, and she's awesome. She really is awesome. And so I hired her as my coach, and she came up with a diet plan for me to help me lose weight, as well as get me into the gym to accomplish the body shape that I'm looking for. Like, it is fantastic. Is this just texture, or is it like hurting the field? It shouldn't hurt the field. Okay. What do you say? All right, well, that's our biggest planted field ever. Just to put that into perspective. Look at the size of this thing, man. We're done. First time ever planting this field, and it's absurd, but we done. Now we got to try to get over to the other field. I am going to need some more seeds, I think, but I might just let AI do this and say screw it. What in the world? I don't want to fold this thing up because it takes too long to unfold. And fold. Oh no. I guess we're going through the... Oh, but then there's the trees here. Oh, we have made mistakes. Yeah. I tried to save time, but these freaking trees, I forgot. Sadness. Damn trees anyway. Takes so long, man. I don't know, maybe we can, maybe this thing will like jump up over top of the bridge, the guardrail, whatever you want to call it. Maybe it's not a real guardrail. Oh, it's 100% a real guardrail. Oh well. Worth a shot. Now I'm gonna get stuck in here. God, I hate this planter. Just fold already. Uh-oh. Now I got myself stuck on the guardrail. There we go. This freaking planter is absurd. I don't know why they haven't, like, adjusted the time it takes to fold up. This thing's been out for a long time. They've never changed it. Like, give me a faster folding version of this. You always knew Aaron was a girl? Dude, Aaron's awesome. Don't get me wrong. Aaron is awesome. But I needed like a legitimate structure. And that was something that I wasn't able to get through Aaron. He could have, but for whatever reason, it never materialized. He always gave me advice, always helped me out in that regard. But when it comes down to setting out a workout plan with a diet plan and all that stuff, like I needed that. I needed that structure. Because you know how much I've been struggling, Tuna. You know. So we're trying. We're trying to get everything up. Alright, we need seeds. Might as well grab some seeds. It's 1,000 liters per. Let's just grab 4, I guess. Forget how much we can hold in this thing. I think that might be too much. Dude, tractor, come on, man. Please. You're killing me. Oh my god. We need to clean this fucking yard up. I'm gonna have to start using I'm gonna have to get a forklift for this shit. That's what, you know what? How much money do I got? I got $140,000. We're buying a forklift. I'm over this. I'm over it. And it'll stay here. I don't need a gigantic forklift, I don't think. I just need like a good forklift. $58,000 for this one. It's an outside forklift. Just get it done. Make it a thing. Just trying to maneuver this fucking planter around. Now I've got a fucking thing of fertilizer stuck in me. There we go. Let's grab this. Ah, yes. Good old forklift. Look at that. It's like I've done this before. Almost like I spent over 15 years driving forklift. I should be able to fill this up. A-Rod tried to sing West Virginia as he got a death strike. Nice. How'd that go? I bet he doesn't have the angelic voice that I have when it comes to singing. What up, fishing and hunting? Good to see you. Fenrir as well. Welcome. Loops, good to see you. So who is Iron Mouse and, like, why did she get banned? Like, I see you guys talking about it. I don't know anything about it. Have a good night, Ego. Appreciate you dropping in, man. Yeah, see, there are many others like me, but none exactly. They all try. They all try to be me. But at the end of the day, there's only one Spartan Elite 43. It's been a long day without you, my friend. I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Iron Mouse is a YouTuber and her channel got banned due to fake copyright claims by people who want her personal information. Okay, well, if they're actually fake copyright claims, and I don't know the size of her channel, but given the fact that you guys seem to know who she is or whatever, like, I'm assuming she's got a decent sized following, so if that's the case, she has, like, the ability to get a hold of representatives through YouTube and get it sorted. The copyright system, like, in YouTube sucks. Like, it just does. Like, I understand why it's there, but it's so easy for people to abuse, and they do all the time. They abuse it all the time. I've had several instances where people will claim copyright or music in my videos and stuff, and it's like, look, like, I don't know who you are, but I have permission to use this song. So I know that you're not the person. Now, a lot of stuff is automated too, which is obnoxious in and of its own right. Again, I understand why, but it's stupid. Like, I shouldn't have to worry about getting freaking banned because I'm playing a fucking video game. Like, if you're licensing your music for a video game, then you shouldn't have a problem with that video game being played on the internet. You know what I mean? And that should not entitle you to my fucking compensation. Like, I paid for the game, so in essence, I paid for a license. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that it's stupid the way they do things. I really do. Like, the whole music industry as a whole fucking sucks. They're corrupt as shit. It's like, you make millions of dollars a year, and you're worried about taking another $3 from me. Thanks. Greedy fucks, man. So she's a VTuber. Your friend got you copyrighted on one of your streams. But there's a difference between a copyright claim, which is what most people end up with because you get music in the background or whatever. Hell, that's why I don't understand how people, like, go to the gym and stuff and do, like, vlog channels in the gym, because, like, you're literally unable to get away from getting copyrighted. Like, every single video is gonna have, like, music playing in the background, so you're gonna get copyright claimed on every video you ever do in the gym. It's just, that's the way it goes. It's silly. So like if I was gonna do like a gym sort of channel like that, I would end up having to like record me doing the workout and then do like an after action commentary where I just talk over top of everything without any audio. But that ain't the style of video that the average fitness channel does. So they end up spending, like most big name fitness channels end up making their money not from ad revenue but from like sponsorships and stuff. So that's why anytime you see any of the big channels in general get a lot of sponsorships. And me, I don't really have like an agent to be able to distinguish between like real and fake sponsorships. I get hit up all the time for fake shit. Like there's a lot of fake ads and stuff that people are trying to push out there. And for a channel that's, you know, as small as mine, like that would be devastating to get screwed over again. I've already had it happen once. It ain't happening again. But there is a lot of money to be made in sponsorships, though, for sure. Like I said, my most paid, or like most well-paid video was actually for World of Warships PC. I did a sponsored video for them where I charged $1,200 for a single video. You imagine if I made $1,200 for every fucking World of Warships Legends video I did? Whoo! Whoo! I'd be working all the time. You'd see me playing nothing but World of Warships Legends. It'd be World of Warships Legends as far as the eye can see. If I could get paid $1,200 per video, that'd be amazing. He was singing. Singing isn't going to get you copyright claimed. I'm sorry. Well, he's not legit. Copyright claimed anyway. I sing all the time in my videos. I've never been copyright claimed for that. You get copyright claimed because there's music. That's like all these channels that do like reaction content and stuff. Like I thought about doing that because I think I could be pretty good at that style of content. Just because people love to hear my reactions to things. So like I know that that's a style of content that I could get into, but the other side of it, there's two sides of that I don't like. One is it seems sleazy to like profit off of making content based on other people's content. Does that make sense? Like that just seems grimy to me, you know what I mean? And the other side of it is like fair use is difficult. It's a slippery slope, and as soon as you start making money, like any sort of legit money, those people that you're using videos and stuff, they're gonna come after it. They're gonna be trying to get some of their money too. So like, I don't know. Like I understand both sides of the argument there. But yeah, reaction channels in general are like that's a style of content I think I could do really well with. But I haven't done it because I have hang-ups about it, you know what I mean? I do the entire songs too. I sing all the time, man. You don't get copyrighted for singing. At least you shouldn't. And if you did, then I would refuse it, or I would what do you call it? Appeal it, whatever it's called, challenge it. Because if it's just your buddy singing, like they can't copyright claim it. Even if they own the song or whatever, he's doing a cover. It is fair use. Sorry, it's just the way it works. But yeah, I see a lot of reaction channels getting into trouble nowadays because the copyright system's getting, catching up to them. You got these big media corporations and stuff that are starting to really push back on these content creators that do reactions. Christopher with a K coming in re-upping for 19 months. Thank you so much, my dude. Hell, I've been sitting here talking about like copyright claims and stuff, and I ain't been using my AI to do the field. I don't want to do the work. Make the AI do it. Actually, I lied. Mainly because we're going to have to get a little bit further into the field here. So that we're not catching up on the freaking whatchamacallits, light poles and stuff. You can't do it because Share Factory won't. It's weird, man. Like I said, generally speaking, and this is just generally speaking, right? If it's just you singing or your buddy singing or whatever, like, that's fair use. You're doing essentially an a cappella cover of the song. It's your own original work. So you are effectively changing the content. So they shouldn't have any sort of copyright claim over that. Now, if you're doing like an actual cover of the song where you're producing it and you're making money off of it by selling copies or whatever on a digital platform, like that's when you start to run into other issues with copyrights, because then like there's actual rules in place for like how long a company can hold on to like an IP. You got to get permission at that point. Like, but if you're just singing randomly like I do on the internet, like you're not going to get copyright claim. And if they do, it's under fair use. You'll be fine. You think reaction videos, like, I understand the appeal of it. Like, don't get me wrong. It's the same thing. You say you think reaction videos are dumb as fuck. But when you watch me live stream, what is the most entertaining part of my live stream, Tuna? Is it hearing my reactions to all the shit that's going on around me? Like when I get happy, when I get sad, when I get angry, you know, all that stuff. Like that, it's reaction. That's what people are watching, right? It's the entertainment value of the reaction, like the over-the-top reactions. So like, I get what the appeal for people watching reaction content is, and I occasionally do some of the same things. Like I'll watch people like Nico Ortiz occasionally, stuff like that, and he does reaction content. But it's funny. It's fun to watch. But yeah, as far as like creating that style of content, I think I could be good at it, but I don't know. It's a slippery slope, and I don't know if I'm ready to fight for that. I would definitely not do it on my main channel. It would be like a separate channel called Spartan Reacts. That would be my second channel. Just straight up Spartan Reacts, and then start doing reaction content and see if what happens. I think it could be funny. I think it'd be something that I could do. The other side of doing reaction content is generally people want to see a face cam with that, and I hate putting my face out there. Like I legitimately can't stand seeing myself on camera. Hate it. When you buy a John Deere tractor, right? One of the other things I've been thinking about doing recently is getting into Twitch. Namely due to the fact that I prefer to stream. Like, I just enjoy the streaming side of content creation more. And so, mainly because I'm lazy and I don't like editing. But, YouTube doesn't have a large streaming audience. People don't come to YouTube to watch live streams mostly. People tend to want to watch like shorter content or up to an hour-long video that's highly edited. And that's just not something I'm very good at. You watch others to see how others play the same game as you. Fair. And that's completely fair as well. Especially if you know that the player is either slightly better than you or incredibly better than you. There's a lot of content creators out there that are stupidly good at videos or at gaming. And I'm not that person. Like, I am not particularly amazing at gaming. Like, anybody who's ever watched my channel can attest to this. I'm just not particularly amazing at anything. I just enjoy it. And I like to post videos or streams of me playing the games that I enjoy. I didn't think my channel would ever go anywhere. Like, I never expected my channel to blow up kind of the way it did. It is crazy how quickly we can go through these fields now. This planter is amazing. I love this planter. Yeah, I've tried face cam before, and that's actually what led me to getting eye surgery, because I hated the way my eye, everybody commented on it too. And I love you guys, but man, when you know that you have like a legitimate like problem, and you see it and you hate it, and then people comment on it all the time, oh my god, it's so awful. It really is. It's like, it'd be like the equivalent would be like me now posting with face cam and people commenting on the fact that, you know, I'm clearly trans. Like, I think everybody's figured that out by now. I think everybody knows that I'm trans by now. I've announced it and, you know, done all the, you know, all that part of things. But that would be the thing that everybody would bring up now, is like, oh my god, I didn't realize Spartan looked like this, or he doesn't look like the way he sounds, or whatever. And it's just like, I don't want to deal with it. Like, I just don't want to deal with it. I want my content to be, you know, about my content, just having fun, enjoying the game. I don't want to have people constantly reminding me of everything that's wrong with me. Or, in this case, not necessarily what's wrong with me, but, you know, it just, I don't know. It's a whole thing. I've got issues in my head, and face cam doesn't help with those issues. Let's put it that way. YouTube is better, just ask Aaron. Twitch is better for live streaming. Now, Legends obviously would be a caveat to that. Legends has basically no audience on Twitch at all. And that's because the number, like, the largest channels for World of Warships Legends, aka me, even though PG technically passed me once, he has not been posting on that channel, and that channel almost got yeeted into the oblivion because of copyright claims. But like, the largest channels anywhere you want to get YouTube videos for World of Warships Legends is YouTube, or live streaming. We live stream on YouTube too, so there's just no audience really for World of Warships Legends on Twitch. But for most games, that's not the case. For most games, there's a large audience of people wanting to watch specifically live streams on those games, like Farm Sim, for instance. A lot of the creators for Farm Sim that stream on Twitch and then post the VOD to YouTube. Clutch is a good one for that, like Clutch Simulation. I think his name's Clutch Simulations, but I just call him Clutch. But he's one that does that, and he's a very successful streamer. Obviously, he's very successful on YouTube as well. But it's all about knowing your audience, and here on YouTube, our primary audience prefers videos over long format live streams. All right, time to let this thing fold up for the next minute and a half while we start to traverse the field. But that's our second massive field done. We got one small field to go. I feel like I'm talking about Neil Armstrong. Dude, this freaking tractor's absurd. Like, look at this. tractor is fun as hell. Silly, but fun. We do have to wait for this thing to finish, though. But I'm glad we finally broke down and got that forklift too, because that allows us to do a little bit less finagling in that parking lot, especially with the big equipment. We can just pull in, sit still, jump in the forklift, fill her up with whatever we got, and then go from there. What up, Australian? How's it going? Good to see you. Awesome as well. Appreciate you dropping in. Justin. Exactly. It's cool to see how other people play and experience the same games as you. And I think that's another thing why people love reaction content as well, is like, you know your emotions that you're feeling, and it's fun to watch other people experience the same emotions that you're experiencing at the same time. Grab what soybeans are left in there. And then we're going to jump in this thing. And we're going to do a little bit of cleanup. Punch a hole right through the bag. Slide you out the way. All right, you're getting on my nerves. Now that we got you separated, let's see if we can't get under the end of this bag and lift it. Beautiful. Come on. Beautiful. Grab this fertilizer. Put that there. Just try to do a little bit of cleanup. We've made a hell of a mess over here. Apparently I didn't set it down far enough. We used to have bags like this with the mix for the hydrofluoric acid that we used in the old etching facility at our at the factory that I worked, the glass decorating factory. But yeah, this mix was in bags like this. We actually had lime too, in bags like this. I think it was actually the lime that was in the bags, not the actual hydrofluoric acid mix. I think that was in little boxes. But yeah, we had big bags of lime that we had to swap out. And you just go in, grab the top of it, lift it up, and then they would cut the bottom of, or there's like a string on the bottom. You just pull open and open the bottom of the bag, let the lime dump into their little bin that they had for the lime. All right, let's get all these pallets out of the way over here. Probably going to need to bring our forks in a little bit. Okay, and this is seed. So we can actually just go ahead and put this straight into the machine. Beautiful. And then the other ones, I believe, are solid fertilizer. So we'll put them over next to our fertilizer. And then, of course, we have the liquid fertilizer there, too. Oh, God. Hey, we got it. It was stuck in the ground. I was like, one way or another, you're coming with me. RoboCop, forklift edition. All right, so this is fertilizer. Just toss this over here next to these. Really? This should be fertilizer as well. Beautiful. All right, so we've got that all sorted. We've got fertilizer there. We've got our seeds that have already been picked up. This thing can be parked for the moment. I think we'll just park it over here in the back corner. Don't need to go too crazy with it. Beautiful. Now we can get this thing. Might as well start the unfolding process, because Lord knows it'll take forever to get there, so we might as well start it now. Also, I think I'll start on this end of the field and see how this goes. Whee! Look at that. Literally drifting a freaking planter. Where else on YouTube can you find somebody drifting a planter, huh? What up, Birdman? Good to see you, my dude. Appreciate everybody dropping in. Hope you guys all had a good weekend. Trying to get myself lined up while we're waiting for this thing to unfold. It's almost done. And we're ready to go as soon as this thing finishes up. All right, here we go. Last field of soybeans going in. How did I fuck that up? I am all over the road. What in the world am I doing? Lord have mercy, folks. I think I goofed that one up pretty bad. That was ugly. That was ugly. Went from forklift skills to getting all whomper-jawed. Alright, we'll let the AI take over from here. What else do we need to do? We probably ought to start on the good old-fashioned grapevines. I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. Open this up. Yep. We are going to grab not the mulcher. We want the... Or yeah, we want the mulcher on the front and the cultivator on the back. This will be the first time we've tried to do this where we do both at the same time. I wish this mulcher was a little bit wider, not gonna lie. So yeah, we do every other row on the way down, and then we do every other row on the way back. And then that's the end of this. But it does appear to be working, so that's good news. wonder how I knew about your plans to make me blue with some other guy you knew before. Oh, we forgot about this little field over here, which will eventually be our extension to the vineyard, I think. 'Cause I would like to get some more grapes each year. Right now, we're not getting that much. We get like one trailer full of grapes. What up, Clint? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good night. Just got hipper on an Azure Lane crate. Nice. Oh, you're talking about the actual Azure Lane hipper. I don't think I use her for anything, to be honest. I don't know what her base traits and stuff are. I forget. What up, AZ? Appreciate you dropping in. Welcome to the stream, my dude. This is like the perfect tractor for a vineyard, man, because I can do all of the things that I need to do and do it much quicker. It's just small enough to fit inside the rows, too. Welcome back, Daniel. Hope you got your greenhouses sorted. Base trait is fire damage reduction on a cruiser. Yeah, that seems about right. That explains why I don't use her. Just paid your Spartan membership. Much appreciated, Anthony. I was gonna say, I think I called you out at the beginning of the beginning of the stream is when it happened. It was like right at 9 o'clock, 9:03. for 6 months. Appreciate you, my dude. Or at least that's when I got the notification, anyway. Oh, I was reading chat and crashed into the freaking vines. I don't find the Vineyard to be that bad. Like, a lot of people were telling me this was going to be the most awful thing I've ever done. But it honestly isn't that bad. If I quit running into the freaking steak. Did somebody say steak? Yo, Dustin Thatcher, thank you for 16 months, my dude. Welcome to the stream. There's some goats in the chat for all y'all tonight. You guys are crazy. Thank you guys so much for everything. Once we get our first, like every other row done, we'll stop. We'll check on the planter because he seems to be stopped. We'll make sure that he did his job correctly. I don't plan on planting this field with anything because that is going to be our extension of the vineyard. I think that's what we do with that. Should have told me by yourself that you love someone else. Instead, I heard it through the grapevine. How much longer would you be mine? Yeah, the only downside of this is you can't use AI for any of this. But it's not that bad, especially with the little upgrades that we've made to our operation that allows us to go a little bit quicker, being able to do the mulching and the cultivating at the same time. I do want to try buying a second pruner, put a pruner on the front, pruner on the back. That way we can do 2 rows of pruning at the same time. But we'll try that this fall after we harvest. Okay. The worker is blocked by an object. Oh God. What has the worker done? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. It's all good, Dustin. Appreciate you, my dude. What up, paramedic? Welcome back. Hope you had a good weekend as well. All right, let's check on this little turd. He got stuck on a pole. Why are you all the way up here to begin with? Let alone getting stuck on a pole. trying to get this thing. There we go. That should be turned enough now. There we go. No problem. Put a fillet of salmon in the microwave for 50 seconds, the fillet blows up. I did not know that. What up, casual? Such a relaxing day for your wife's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your wife. Glad you guys had a nice, relaxing day. Everybody knows September babies are the best. Yeah, it sounds like you got something to clean up, but not only clean up, but also the smell will probably be not ideal. I mean, I've cooked salmon in the microwave, but it's usually like steamed. Knock out these little chunks that AI missed. We'll go up to the other end and knock that out. And then that should be the planting for this year. Or no, we're going to plant the field next to the equipment shed too, I think. Forgot about that. Frugal Financial Advisor is back. See? I'm glad you guys know your roles, you know? And since you're a frugal financial advisor, you understand why I can't pay you. Oh, look, there's a sign in my field. I wonder how that got there. So, yeah, I think next time we go to do this, we will do a headlands pass. But there you have it, folks. Another beautiful planting job wrapped up. And now we got to sit here and wait for this thing to fold up. So while it's folding, we will teleport ourselves over to our vineyard and get back to work. Do the outside edge, and then we just do the opposite all the way down. Where do you find coffee seeds? I mean, probably in the shop. That's a mod. I don't think there are actual coffee in the game that I know of. Start the process all over again. We go opposite sides all the way down, or opposite rows all the way down. Now, the one thing I will have to check is whether or not this is going to need fertilizer. I think it will, but I don't think it needs it right away because we're mulching. I think mulching gives it some first application of fertilizer. And then I think we fertilize it in a month or so. We do have that little trailer that we pull behind that allows us to spray. Usually it's just seeds, like when you buy, I don't know about the coffee, to be perfectly honest, because I don't know what the mod is or how it works, but usually when you're planting anything, it just needs regular seeds. It's generic. It doesn't matter what you're planting. It's just called seeds. Mess is cleaned up for those that need closure. Got your exploded salmon all cleaned up, huh? Jess is back! What is my pink monster and why is it not purple? Because, look at it. It is beautiful, Jess. It's beautiful. Matches our bales perfectly. Why it's a Vineyard tractor, and we'll never see a bale. I like this tractor. I think it's sexy. I think my tractor's sexy. It's really one of a kind. Jess comes in yelling at me. Hopefully your work's been going well. I know when you said you were leaving, you had to do an MRI on somebody. This is a Valtra. It's a Valtra small tractor. It's got just enough horsepower that allows me to do the mulching and cultivating at the same time. And it fits in between my rows. Oh, I just thought about something. How long is it going to take us to freaking spray the weeds on that gigantic field? Like, I know that the weed sprayer has a decent working width, but oh my god, that's going to be a long freaking time. you see the picture I sent you, Jess? I sent it through Messenger. 30 grass bales off of that field. Nice. I'm going to get soybeans off that field, which means I'm going to be making a lot of money. That field is over twice as big as the other soybean fields combined. So when I do corn or do soybeans now, we're going to be getting over double what we used to. So when we used to get $300,000 or $400,000, depending on whether it was corn or soybeans, now we're going to be looking at anywhere from $600,000 to $900,000 at minimum. It's going to be great. Gonna be great. Also, this is a base game tractor, Jess. It's a small tractor. It's a Valtra. It's got, like I said, it's the one that's got the more horsepower of the two. There's two Valtras that are right next to one another. One has a little bit less horsepower, and then this one has enough that runs both the cultivator and the mulcher at the same time. It's perfect. It's perfect. Have a good night, STI. Appreciate you. And also have a good night, BA. Appreciate you dropping in. Hope you guys both have a good night. I hope you have a great week at work. Also, Chris, what up, my dude? Sorry I missed you. I didn't see your chat that you popped up there. Couple more rows and we'll be done. Okay. Roofed up. Get her lined up. There you go. All about efficiency, Jess. I'm always trying to find a way to make things a little bit quicker. I know you did mention that there's like a giant sprayer that we can use to spray multiple rows at the same time, and we might end up doing that at some point. I think we might actually be getting to the point where we might go for, I know this, the problem is they don't have the see and spray. I would love to have like see and spray on like a self-propelled sprayer. I'm gonna have to look that up. I bet there's a mod for it. I bet somebody made a self-propelled sprayer with see and spray. But that would be something I'd be interested in too. Because I think our sprayer has gotten to a point where it's okay, but I want a better sprayer. I want something bigger. Got 2 more rows and we're done. I forgot to turn the mulcher on. And by turn the mulcher on, I mean lower it. You said I looked fabulous. Oh, I haven't looked at my messenger. I didn't know that you'd sent me another message. I started my live stream after I sent that. I completely forgot that I had that, by the way. I love it so much. Can't wait to see as I lose weight how much better everything's gonna look. I weighed in at 258.9 today, Jess. 258.9. So we're officially down 10 pounds. And like I said, I should be losing anywhere from 2 to 3 pounds a week. That is our goal. And I know it's an aggressive weight loss, So it's not the most sustainable thing in the world, but to get where I want to be as quickly as possible, it's kind of where I'm at. And then I can work on the small changes to keep it later on. Last row! What up, Smokey? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you dropping in. Chris, other Chris, good to see you. And that was just me, like throwing like stuff together too. Like, I brushed my hair. My hair looked really good this morning. I ain't gonna lie. When I took the picture, like my hair looked really good. I was able to get it to like poof up and kind of like, it was just really good. I liked it. My hair's like really like straight, so it's hard for me to get like any sort of volume out of my hair. But we're done. Ownership of a pink tractor is conducive to weight gain. Hey, I think I can dispute those findings. You may gain weight, but it's going to be all in the right places, okay? Spray off our equipment. Beautiful. All right, so now this should be good. I think we've got one application of fertilizer on it, right? Yeah, I mean, it's showing that it's fine. So we'll see. We'll check it after we go forward in time. Well, I wonder what tomorrow has in mind for me. Or am I even in its mind at all? Perhaps I'll get a chance to look ahead and see. Soon as I find myself a crystal ball. Well, tell me where I'm going. I don't know where I've been. Tell me, won't you tell me and then tell me again. My body's aching, my heart is breaking, and I don't know where to go. Tell me, won't you tell me? I've just gotta know, crystal ball. There's so many things I need to know. There's so many things I gotta know. Oh, won't you tell me, please, before I go? Little sticks for you guys. Uncle Breda, what up? Welcome. Doesn't it mean that I'm in love with the Bismarck and hate the Iowa? Blasphemy. Dude, we cleaned that entire side of the like residential neighborhood up. Just went through and demolished all the sides, all the mailboxes. Man, I'll be real honest, I'm sore. Tomorrow is going to be brutal, though. We're back to the workouts, right? Because I get 1 day off a week, right? And so Sunday is my day off in terms of workouts. I did cardio this morning, but other than that, it's generally my day off. And so tomorrow we start our quad day again. And this goes back to the first week of quad training, which is just absolutely brutal. So she's got like a rotation that she changes up from week to week. I think it's a 3-week rotation. So we have like 3 separate quad days, during each week. We do one quad day a week, 1 hamstring day a week. It's basically ends up being 3 legs and 3 upper body workouts. But it is gonna be brutal tomorrow. So I'm gonna need y'all to pray for me as I get my ass kicked tomorrow doing quads. For real, for real. Why are we broke again? Because we've been planting. And when I hire the AI, I tend to let them buy their own like fertilizer and seeds and stuff. I know it's more expensive, but planting season, we put all the money into the ground, and then harvest season, we take it all back out of the ground. But we also bought a bunch of solar panels that make us money every single month now. So we've got reasons. To put it into perspective, oh crap, can't. No perspective for you. Put it into perspective. This is our property income now. Look at, I mean, we're making anywhere from $20,000 to $35,000 a month right now, and that's on the low end. Wait till next month when we're making like full power on our solar panels, and that's just from the solar panels. That's not including us selling stuff. We make a boatload off of everything we sell. Speaking of sell, I gotta take my my wool and put that wool into our spinnery as well. So don't let me forget. Don't let me forget. Oh yeah, that's the other thing for those who didn't see that. We also, I mean, look at our property. We bought all of these properties and turned it into one massive field, which is going to make us somewhere in the neighborhood of $300,000 or $400,000 a year off of just that field alone. Probably be closer to $500,000 a year, anywhere from $350,000 to $500,000 a year off of just that field. Oh, look at this. I love it when a plant comes together, man. This planter's so big that I literally went down and back, and we finished this end of the field. This might be the quickest this field has ever been planted ever in the history of farm sim. The real question is, are we going to have enough working with... I don't think so. I think we're going to end up leaving just a little chunk down there. Yeah. Oh well. No biggie. Fastest time ever for this field to get planted. Wait till we buy a second one. Ideally, I want two of each of these. Two of the Great Plains harvester, or two of the Great Plains, and two of these. And then we would have two of these big John Deere tractors. Alright, that should be all of the planting that we needed. So now we just gotta wait a minute and a half for this to fold up. And then I think it's time for us to look into potentially getting a self-propelled sprayer, because I think we're getting to that point. So let's look at crop protection. So you can see all these sprayers here are pretty expensive. Working width wise is what I'm looking for, and we got 27 to 36, 48 and a half. So we want this bad boy, this Rubicon 9000. Give me this sucker. Look at this thing. 48 and a half. That is a beast. But the problem is it doesn't have See and Spray tech. So I'm wondering if there isn't a See and Spray version of a self-propelled sprayer like that in the mod hub. I bet there is. What up, Wicket? Welcome to the stream. How many solar panels did we get? Okay, let me fly over there real quick. Whee! Gonna take a minute. We'll fly over. There's a grass field. There's property that we don't own yet. Probably will. Okay, this is the gigantic field. And then this is the part of the property that we're starting to put solar panels on. We're going to fill this entire area in, but right now we've got 12. So we've got 12 solar panels over here. And they look sick. Look at them. But the goal is to do rows of 4, or columns of 4, all the way down through here to fill in this entire area. Up to about here. We're going to save this for potential production building. But this area all the way through here is like perfect for these solar panels. Just got to work and you're not allowed to take time off again? Uh-oh. Is it that bad when you got to work? Usually that means people have been screwing around. Take a little bit of time off, go in, and everything's a mess. Alright, we're going to go ahead and park this big bad unit right over here. Right over chair. Beautiful. All right, so that is that. All done. We will have to spray next month. We've already taken and done all of the... Why is this still running? You're not supposed to be running. You've been wasting fuel. But see how this has the cameras on it? The See and Spray counts towards our environmental score. So right now we have an environmental score of 85. I would like to keep that high. And as you can see, one of the things that adds up a lot of points towards that total is weed control. And so I want to try to make sure that we're using a little herbicide as possible. So I think we'll go ahead and save real quick, and then we'll jump out and look at the mod hub and see if there's a See and Spray version of a self-propelled. So if we search, Nothing. All right, well, in that case, let's just go through and look for crop protection. Clearly, I went too far. Do 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 do. Come on now. Where's the crop protection? Okay, is it just under sprayers then? Maybe it's just in here. Ah, okay, so there is. All right, let's take a look at this first one. Stara 3.0 2018 versus the Stara 4000. I don't know which one's which. Let's look at the details. Sprayer max working with is 27. I mean, that's not that good. And this one has... does not have the Eco Spray Kit. Okay. Not ideal. Irrigation Pivot. Amazon Pantera. What do we got here? Up to a 40 meter working width. Added selective weed control, so that's good. So this does have the ability, and that's 40 meters working width. So this is the winner at the moment. Let's see if we can find a better version. Wait, there's a case? What do we got? They offer better uniformity, the front cab, whatever. I'm working with is 32 meters. That's not ideal. That's specifically for sugarcane. Jan Power, what do we got here? Added crop damage track. Nozzle to nozzle system for weed correction. I'm assuming that's the See and Spray. But this only has a 26 meter working width. This has a 36 meter working width. I'm thinking that 40 meter working width one is probably going to be the best one. Yeah, 36 meters. Added the selective weed control. Okay. Added selective weed control configurable. And this is what is the working width? Doesn't say. Doesn't say. Yo, Drew, thank you for 23 months, my dude. Also, what up, Simpin? Dylan, good to see you guys. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you guys dropping in. Patriot 350, 36 meters. It's section shutdown, so this does not have the ability for See and Spray. What about this one? Up to 42 meters. Peak-to-peer control of herbicides, only possible with precision farming. So that would be slightly bigger. That's 42 meters. Says precision farming ready, so that's good. Well, what is the spray width of this thing? Liquid system, 5,300 liters. Smart spot spray weeds, beautiful. Okay, but it doesn't tell me what the working with is. I mean, if we can get a case, I think I want to go with a case because we've got the John Deere tractors now, so having a case sprayer could be fun. But I wish it would tell me what the working with was. All right, we'll go ahead and install this mod, and then we'll look at some of the others. We may install a couple of different mods. Yeah, so it's either the case. Where'd the orange one go? Wasn't there like an orange one? Oh yeah, it's either the case this Jackdo Uniport or Uniport, whatever, or this Amazon Pantera 45002. This has the 4,500 liter capacity up to a 40 meter working width, and both of them should have the ability to do the see and spray. So we'll go ahead and install this as well. Let's go ahead and install that third one. All right. Let's get back to the thing, and we'll turn all the things on. So let's go ahead and select that one. Select that one. And then there was the Amazon, right? Amazon or whatever it is. Oh no, it was the Uno. There we go. All right. Let's get in. We'll look at it. See, we probably can't afford it right now, but we'll look in and see what we got. What up, Nuts? How's it going? Adamame, good to see you. Glad you enjoy. Welcome to the stream as well. All right, let's go. Let's get in here and look at our sprayers. So it should be in this section, right? So yeah, these are our 3 mods. They are expensive as crap, as expected. This one has up to 40 meters. This one does not tell me what it can be, so we have to actually go in and look at the configuration. We'll go with the duals, because we can. LEDs. We'll go with those, I guess. Design. This gives us a field view monitor. I mean, might as well. Fenders. No, we don't need fenders where we're going. We'll be using a liquid system. Have that on. Wait, this is just the track, or the like truck itself. Okay, what is the, we'll have to look at the actual thing. I'm assuming this would be in sprayers. So this is the case. It has a 40.2 meter working width. And it does have the see and spray option. Though it doesn't seem to get any like cameras put on it. Okay. So that's 40.2 meters. And then if we go back up to our sprayers and look at this one has the potential to go to 42 meters. So obviously we would go with 42 meters. Narrow tires. We could go nice and dark tint. Turn on the See and Spray. That's going to cost us over $500,000. What do we do, guys? Do you guys want to go for the case or do we want to go for this orange monstrosity? What do you guys think? The Hardy Rubicon 9000 is the best sprayer. It's base game and it's not precision farming compatible, unfortunately. But yeah, I did see that. This is working speed at 15. I didn't look at this one. What is this working speed? This shows 30. But we need to look at the actual spreader. Or sprayer. This one has a working speed of 21. So the case is faster. I think that's the play then. I think we go case. So we're going to need a lot of money. If we go for this, we put the See and Spray on, this is going to be $107,000 plus the actual case tractor or case sprayer. So, again, I think I want to go with the duals. We'll leave that. We'll put the field view monitor on because we can. We don't need that. We're going with that. We're going with this. All right. So that is $312,000 plus another $100,000. So we're looking at a $420,000 ish, somewhere in that neighborhood. I think we're going to need to take out a loan. How much can we take? Can we get enough? No, we cannot. We are out of money. Okay. Interesting. Well, I mean, we could just go forward. We're done with everything for this month. So, going forward gets us some money. I don't know how much, but let's go ahead and go forward into May. What up, King Juan? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you can do a lime box as well, but we don't really need that. We've got a lime spreader that already does 48 meters working with. It's not as much, it probably doesn't hold as much lime as this thing does, but... Alright, so we currently have $231,000. Look at that money coming in, boys! Look at it! We just made $61,000 in... property income last month because of the solar panels. So that's huge. We also sold $333,000 worth of stuff last month, and we've already sold $37,000 in sugar just coming into this month. So that's huge. Huge. Beautiful. All right, well, in that case, we don't really need that much more money. So, let's first feed our dog. I mean, it has been a month after all. And see if we can't come up with some money. Check on our sheep real quick. Boop these so that they fall. Nobody ready to be sold, so nothing there. We will be doing our first mow of the year as well. They got plenty of food, so we don't have to worry about them. Got 15,000 liters of eggs. Okay. So how are we going to come up with the stuff? All right. Well, first of all, let's just go ahead and buy the sprayer itself. So we are getting this liquid fertilizer sprayer. And / liquid herbicide sprayer. It can do both. We're going to have the See and Spray on. It is going to be in the normal case color. $107,000. We're going to go ahead and buy that. And now let's look at the actual tractor, or whatever you want to call it. Sprayer, truck. Again, grab that. We don't need, I guess we'll throw that on there even though we don't really need it. Put that on. Okay. So $312,000. We are about $200,000 short. So how are we going to come up with $200,000? $200,000. What equipment do we currently have that we could potentially trade out? How much is this? 30,000. So I don't think we need the planter for sugarcane anymore. We still have this low loader, but it's not worth anything, so it's not really worth getting rid of. Okay, this is a medium. That's our old Valtra. This is our our Vineyard Valtra. What is the job of these JCBs currently? Honestly, I think we get rid of one of these JCBs. Do we need it? But that's still not going to be enough. How much is our sprayer worth currently? Because we can obviously get rid of that. It's worth 32K, and that's before we repair it. Alright, well, let's do that. Always trying to finagle some money. You guys know the deal. Alright, so this should be our Valtra here. We'll take this See and Spray unit over. We'll repair it and sell it. And honestly, this tractor was basically only being kept around because of its front loader, or I say front loader, its fork attachment, and the fact that it has narrow tires. And now we don't need either of those. So I think this Valtra, at almost 100 hours total runtime, as one of the first tractors we ever bought, I think it might be time to go ahead and sell this thing too. We just don't need it anymore. We have a forklift if we need a... it's still nice having these, because this thing can pull the bale trailer, and then I can carry a couple of extra bales on the forks. Maybe we don't get rid of it. Maybe we just hold on to it. But we do want to repair, repaint, and then sell the sprayer. Okay, that puts us at 161. We'll hold on to this tractor for now. Man, you guys are going crazy in the chat. All right, so $161,000. What else can be? We don't need this trailer for the grapes anymore because we do have those little trailers that hold 10 million liters, so we can get rid of that for sure. So yeah, I think we'll go pick that up real quick. Bring it over here to get rid of it. Because we don't need that trailer. I mean, the other thing that we could do is simply wait a month to buy it. Then we wouldn't have to get rid of anything. Where's the fun in that? Half the fun of spending money is trying to figure out where you're going to get it. Generators should cover the leasing cost. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's the other option. We could just lease it. I'd much rather buy it though. You guys know I'm not a big fan of the whole leasing everything that a lot of people do. I know it's cheaper. I know it's a way to make more money overall, but I'm not a big fan of it. I would much rather take out a loan, pay on the loan, and then eventually we're gonna have to get rid of the loan that we have. But we've done this before. We've been in this situation where we wanted to buy something and we didn't have the money at the time, so we shop around trying to figure out what we can get rid of, what's unnecessary clutter. Right now, this trailer is completely useless. There's no reason to have it. Because we have trailers that can do 10 million liters. So there's no reason for this. Take it over. Yeah. I was going to say maybe the pruner as well, but I think we're going to get a pruner that allows us to prune one on either side of the tractor. So we're going to need that. What happened to the RX? I'm not sure what you mean. What RX? Oh, the John Deere RX. Is that the absurd tractor? If it's the absurd tractor, we still have it. It's over there. It's our big tractor. Or are you talking about the one tracked version? We ended up selling the tracked version to be able to pick up the absurd John Deere tractor that we have now. All right, repair, repaint, sell. Okay, we're up to 194,000. How much did we need? It was like 312, wasn't it? Yeah, 312,000. So we need another $112,000 somehow. $112,000. Where are we going to get $112,000? I mean, we could get rid of one of these JCBs. Again, don't really need it. Because we have better equipment now. All right, let's get this out of the way. I think we're going to sell one of the JCBs. I don't think we need 2 JCBs. Especially now that we have that modded tractor that we can buy that goes much faster. The whole reason we were keeping the JCBs was because they were faster at transporting stuff. But now we got faster tractors than that. Plus we have trucks that are capable of transporting everything. So, if we go here, should be able to jump in a JCB. This is the one that is currently hurting the most. So this is the one we actually want to sell. But this should put us over the amount that we need. Once we fix and paint this, we should earn enough money to get the truck that we're looking for. Did I forget my wool? Oh, I can. I gotta do that, but yes. Thank you for the reminder. We don't sell it because we own the spinnery, but we do need to take that over to the spinneries. Alright, JCB, you've been a good tractor, but we're going to go ahead and repair you, repaint you, and sell you. And there we go. Now we're up to $380,000, and that should be plenty to get our brand new Case IH sprayer. Trident 5550. Give me the duals. Give me the field view monitor. No fenders. ISAR or whatever thingamajig. Buy it. And that leaves us $68,000. There we go. And now, the next question is, how the f do we do this? Do we simply just go in here and back her up in there? Nope, that's not gonna work. Is there a button that allows it to be lifted? I'm gonna have to pick this up and manually lift it on top of that, ain't I? Good thing we got this forklift! Hopefully this works. Single wheels would have been better. Yeah, but I like double wheels. They're narrow tires, so they're not going to destroy my thing, in theory. That's not going to work. Realize this thing was going to be like this. How the hell are you supposed to put this on? Gotta pick up the sprayer and put it on. Well, that's what I just tried to do. I'm no expert, but that kind of looks like part of what I need to do. Try from the other end? I mean, this is clearly the back, but... Oh, wait, wait. Hold that thought. We're finagling. Finagling is occurring. Never underestimate my ability to finagle. Got it! Well, this is awkward. You're a strong forklift, you know that? Oh boy. Okay, if we detach, can we now back this thing out? Where there's a will, there's a way, chat. Look at that! We're good! Now we just gotta fill this thing up with herbicide. That's fertilizer. We don't want that. Alright, so now we need to buy herbicide. How much can this thing hold? I think it's 5,300 liters. Doesn't matter which one we get. These are 2,000 liters apiece, so we want at least 3 of these. Now, we should be good. There we go. Look at us! I don't need to reset the forklift. I can do it the old-fashioned way. I know what's causing it. Like, when I attached the equipment, I knew what caused it, so I was like, okay, well, then I just simply unattach it, try to get my forklift out of the way, and then reattach it once the forklift's out of the way. It's kind of like if you ever loaded logs and then tried to like strap the logs and you accidentally strapped your tractor into the log truck. Alrighty, let's go, baby. Brand new equipment. Oh, you know what? We forgot. We got to turn all the lights on, and then we gotta look inside this thing. I mean, it's a case. It's gonna have a nice interior. They always do. But, yeah, I like it. pretty basic in here. We do have our monitor up there. I don't know if that actually works or not. Probably not, considering we're not actually in a field right now. But it looks cool. And now for the real fun. Unfold this bad boy. Now we have a sprayer worthy of our gigantic fields. Look at this thing. It's crazy. .42-meter working width. Let's freaking go. Or I guess 40.2 meters. Whatever. Close enough. Alright, so we are going to be turning on the sprayer. And go. Dude, this thing fast too, man. Oh, heck yeah. We should have done this a long time ago. 22 miles an hour with a 40-meter working width. Oh, hell yeah. I think I'm missing some, but we can always clean that up after the fact. Whoop. Time for the AI to take over. Dude, this thing's awesome. Yeah, this thing's 22 miles an hour with a 40-meter working width. This thing is freaking sick. Whoa! I don't know where the AI was going, but he was not stopping. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of a headlands pass here too. Yeah, look at this thing, man. This thing crazy. I am very happy with this. This was a very good purchase, I think. This will allow us to get our spraying done much more efficiently. I mean, heck, I almost don't even need to, like, it's so fast, I don't even really need to let AI do it. And that's when you know you got some good equipment. When the equipment is so good that you don't even need the AI to do it. You're just like, I'll do it. It's fine. I can do it quick. It won't take very long. That's when you know you got some equipment. The mark of a good equipment. Whether or not you're willing to actually use it, instead of letting AI do everything. Alright, let's knock out this corner too before I forget. Because we apparently missed this little corner. Just a little bit. Whoop! Now it's done. God, this... Wait, did it not work? Hello? Was that too fast? Did I kind of just whip it without... Yeah. Okay, it needed to spray a little bit off the field, apparently. love the fact that, like, from where we started to where we are now, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Yes, we have a lot of debt. We will pay that off sooner rather than later. This year's harvest, I think, is going to go almost solely to paying off the loan. What do you guys think about that? This year's entire harvest is basically going to be paying off the loan. Is that frugal financial advisor approved? Finally getting rid of the loan once and for all. What up, Michael? Appreciate you dropping in. Hope you had a great weekend. I think it's time to pay off the loan. I really do. I think we get that loan paid off utilizing this year's harvest income, and yeah, we go from there. And by this year's harvest income, I mean we still have, like, you guys think we're out of money. We're not out of money. June comes around, we're selling all of our corn. There's at least $300,000. We're selling like $60,000 worth of electricity every month. And we are also going to be selling sugar every month for like $30,000 or $40,000 a month, whatever it ends up being. So we're gonna have plenty of money to pay off the loan. You're selling your horse ranch, but you love your horses. Also, Jess, do you see this thing? This thing's amazing. It's the best sprayer on the planet. And it's case, which automatically makes it even better. It's able to freaking spray at 22 miles an hour and has a 40-meter working width. It is awesome. All right, that is all the spraying done from this field. Let's fold her back up. We'll head across the street to the other field. Man, I was worried about how long it would take to do that big field with the spraying. I'm not worried anymore. Like, I think we're going to be okay. You can make the wheels wider! I didn't even know that! That's a goddamn transformer! That is sick! Alright, time to unfold. Yeah, look at this. Whoop. Going extra wide. Extra girthy. Yo, Drew, thank you for 23 months, dude. I think I called it out, but I don't remember. I just want to hit you up again just in case. Really? That little tree is stopping this behemoth. Come on now. Come on, man. Oh, wait. I thought I was... I think I just goofed. Whip this thing around. I think I just goofed. Straight up went right over top of this car. Okay, maybe I didn't goof. Alright, we good. Now for the real question. Did I hit all the spots? Not quite. Almost. Alright, so we got a couple of spots down on the corner. Down on the corner. Out in the street. No more horses. Can't believe you, Jess. What up, Lucky? Welcome. I can see a little bit right there. Alright. Now we should be able to just go along the edges here. No problem. Dude, I'm in love with a sprayer. I'm in love with a sprayer. God, we've been using that old sprayer for so long. This is so much better. Down on the corner, out in the street. Like an S in our field. Be gone, Shrek! Super Sprayer's here. Have no fear. Super Sprayer is here. Yeah, this is nice. I know I've said that about 60 times now, but seriously, this is nice. Oh, I should have done this so long ago. So what I'm understanding is Jess got tired of riding her horses every single day. I've never done horses in this game, but yeah, I can imagine it gets kind of repetitive after a little while. I mean, everything in this game gets a little bit repetitive, but that's why we mix things up. That's why we got so many different things going. Different crop types, different production chains. All right, how'd we do? Oh, we missed one spot. One little tiny spot. Almost perfect. Sadness. Look how quickly. Should be able to just go straight ahead. Can you find the weed? I can't. But it's gone now. And the fact that it's still See and Spray means that we're still going to get our precision farming bonuses. Means that we're still going to get our, I don't know why I'm folding that. Oh, trade! It's fine. That almost was disastrous. It's got good brakes. Can confirm. Brakes work. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties across the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crowned thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. Nice mic drop right after I...
Breaking news, local farmer, Jessica, sells prize-winning horses. When asked for comments, the farmer found a new mod with a better setup, and horse ranching will return after the new stable is built.
Nice. I actually like the way that one read out too. Kind of read out perfectly. Thank you for the $10 bomb, as well as the news update for your stables. Dadgummit. How did we miss these? Like, I don't feel like I missed that much. Somehow I did. I think this thing goes fast enough that if I turn too quickly, that I actually, it doesn't have time to register the weed and spray it. Like, I think that's literally what's going on. Have a good night, Lucky. Appreciate you dropping in. Okay, so we want to head right down to this direction. See, it didn't do it again. Because just like one little weed here. somewheres. Or it's lying. It could just be lying. Alright, let's fold her away. Head over to the big field. Also, this will give us a chance to look at the sugarcane fields and make sure that they're growing. They should be. We've done everything we needed to do with them. Yeah, I know that. I know that it's got like an English theme to it. Hey, the sugarcane's growing! Yay! It's doing the thing. Now to head into our ginormous field. Look at that emerald grass field. I know it's soybeans, but look at it. Just green as the eye can see. This really is a good look at it. Let me, look at that. Uh-oh. I kind of drove off the bridge. It's fine. Everything will be okay. This is fine. Also, transport mode. Forgot about it. There we go. Look at that. Can't even see it all in one freaking frame. There. Unfold. Time to get this party started. I guess we'll start down at this end. Working mode. Dude, I love the fact that you can like move the wheels in and out. Where you can get a more stable, wider tractor. There's no weeds here, is there? I just realized. This was just cultivated, this entire field. Is there any weeds? No. There's no weeds. So we don't have to worry about this field at all. Which I think we can all agree is preferable. Dude, look at the size of this field. Like, you know you got a field when it takes... You're doing 30 miles an hour, and it takes multiple minutes to cross. Or at least a minute to cross. But that is a massive field. I'm so happy about this field. I think this field's going to make us a lot of money. A lot of money. Now, obviously, it would make us more money if we went with grass over here, but we've got a lot of grass. We make like $2 to $3 million a year on grass alone. So having this as like a cash crop, I feel is more fun. I just feel like it's more fun. All right. Plus, it gives us an excuse to buy really, really big equipment. Is there anything else that has weeds on it? Obviously, this does, but we don't really care about that. So we are good. Like, we don't have to worry about nothing. Alright, well, let's go back into transport mode. Get this thing over to our equipment shed. Now, the next question is, does this fit inside our shed? That's the next question. Now, I know I got narrow tires and it shouldn't destroy the crops, but I still don't want to drive through a field. Like, grass field's one thing, but that's sugarcane. I don't want to do that. That's a lot of money sitting right there. Oh, God. That ditch is deceptively deep. You still have to ride the horses yourself. So what's the point of upgrade? Just it allows you to have more of them, or is nicer, or I don't know. I do love how green the soybeans are, though, man. Just so green. Now, the next question is, would this fit over the top? Might as well try it. If it does, then this will be what we use to fertilize this too. I can empty it out, get some liquid fertilizer in here, and then fertilize our field in like 3 seconds. Our entire vineyard basically could be fertilized in like 2 seconds. Like, look at the working width. Obviously, I'd have to straddle this. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. It's not quite tall enough, sadly. Oh well, it was worth a shot. If it was just a little bit taller, it would be able to straddle that and just be fine. All right, we'll drive through over here real quick. There we go. All right, well, that is our planting done. The only thing we got to do now is mow for the first time of the year. It is currently May. We also need to get our, don't let me forget, let's do that right now before I forget. Let's jump in, grab our trailer, get the wool taken over to our, oh wait, we were going to try and see if this actually fits. I don't think it will. I think it's too big. But might as well try and see if it fits inside. It may. Otherwise, we'll have to park it next to our giant planters and such. Oh, it's totally gonna fit. Oh, it fits easily. Oh, heck yeah. Get her turned around and we'll back her up into that corner. At least as far as it'll let us anyway. Dude, this sprayer is amazing. Dude, we keep finding these awesome little like efficiency upgrades that make our lives a little bit easier. It's so nice. All right, now the next thing I wanted to look at would be the nitrogen. Yeah, it looks like we need to spray this, so we will go ahead and jump in here, grab our little sprayer. We are going to need liquid fertilizer, though. Your brother got a bear yesterday. Nice. Better than saying your bear got your brother yesterday. All about, you know, context. And some pay dirt. I think it had more than all I got last week. Not bad for 12 bucks. There you go. Do a little bit of gold prospecting. Also, don't forget to slap that like button, guys. Do appreciate it. Helps the channel out a ton. If you haven't already. Alright, so liquid fertilizer should be this little jug over here. We're going to need more liquid fertilizer. Apparently this thing can hold quite a bit of fertilizer. This one is the fertilizer. We're going to be able to get another tote in here? Might as well get another one. Case IH 400, it will replace a lot of tractors because it literally can do everything. Yeah, I've seen that mod as well. Alright, we've officially got 4,000 liters of liquid fertilizer on board. I think you still have to like go up and down each row, don't you? Like, I know this sprays in like a circle coming out the back, but I think you still have to go up and down each row. This tractor is the 85D, I think. G135. G135. It's got 145 horsepower, which allows you to do the cultivating and the mulching all at the same time. This is the pink one. This is our Vineyard tractor. It's a small Valtra with 145 horsepower. And it's base game, so. As long as you set your Vineyard up with like snapping on, you should be good to drive in there. See, you would think if I'm driving between two rows, it would fertilize both those rows at the same time. Which it appears to be doing. Also, it's not really using that much fertilizer, which is nice. Yeah, it's fine. So I should be able to do just every other row and have the fertilizer work just fine. So that's perfect. So it does actually fertilize 2 rows at a time. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, it did miss a spot. I can see that. Okay, it missed another little spot. I don't think it's going to be that big a deal. But it sure doesn't use a lot of fertilizer, so that's nice. Sorry I got quiet on you guys. I'll probably be ending the stream here shortly after we finish up with this. We'll do, in the next stream, we'll do our mowing and all of that. Just don't let me forget. I gotta take that wool over to the spinnery. Don't let me forget, folks. Counting on you. I'm counting on you, folks. we are going to end up with a little bit of overlap, I think, because we're going to have to do that last row. But it's fine. Yo, Curve coming in, re-upping for 15 months. Thank you so much, Curve. Appreciate you, my dude. Uncle Stir Fry, good to see you as well. Sea of Thieves? Yeah, I don't plan on playing Sea of Thieves, my dude. Sorry. Just got back into it. I mean, I've seen people play it. It just doesn't look like it's for me, you know. Definitely looks like a game that'd be fun multiplayer, though. Like, have your friends with you. But thank you for dropping in. Hope you enjoyed. Great. Saving. Also, did I tell you guys, it rained today while I was sleeping. We actually got some rain. You guys should have seen it. Like, the local newspaper took a picture for the paper the other day on Friday night for my hometown. And while they were playing Burn Union, it looked like a goddamn dust storm. Like, because they were tromping around on the field, it's so dusty and nasty. It literally was just dust as far as the eye could see. Alright, so that should be all of that taken care of. So we're good there. Beautiful. Alright, put this thing away. Beautiful. It doesn't need, so we're good. Boop, boop, boop. All right, that is our grape field taken care of for the time being. We don't have to worry about that for a while. So that should be good. Everything else is good to go. We just need to jump in the truck up here. Take our wool over to the spinnery. All right, now which spinnery? Let's look at our productions real quick. This spinnery here still has a lot of cotton sitting out front. Forgot about that. Still got 2,500 liters of wool. We've got 20,000 liters. So I think we'll take this truckload down to the other spinnery. So hold on to your butts, folks. It's about to get interesting up in here. fine. Hold on to it, Spartan. You can do this. I believe. Y'all thought I was going to wreck at some point during this, didn't you? It's much easier to drive when you're first person, because you don't start freaking out about the stuff going on behind you. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and start the production for that. Drive away. Get this over to the other side of the other spinnery. We'll put the rest of it over there. Tried to get it as even as possible so that we can maximize our production for wool and cotton, so that our tailors never run out of cloth. That's the goal. That is our goal. Are we going to actually get through an entire, like, delivery flying across the map at basically maximum speed for the truck and not crash? Not once? I didn't know that was possible. Also, speaking of not possible, the fact that we have these two cotton bales in the way could probably cause us some issues. There we go. Never mind, we got it. Beautiful. Just gotta nudge things just ever so slightly. Check our production real quick while we're here. now we have wool. It is producing both, so we're good there. Beautiful. Alright, take this back up to our farm. Yeah, this is our delivery truck. You got a problem with it? Ah! All right, you ready? Whip it. That didn't whip at all. That was all nay-nay, no whip. All right. Beautiful. Also, looks like our frickin' windmill's producing some power today, so that's good. But I think that's where we're going to leave off for this episode. In the next episode, we will be doing our mowing our grass for the first time this year. So that'll be a thing that we do. All of these grass fields, you guys know the deal. We got a whole bunch of grass here to get mowed up. Once we get that mowed, it will be, time to go forward, right? Because we've done everything else. Everything else is good to go. Absolutely gorgeous. We ought to be getting close to our harvest time for the canola. Canola gets harvested in July. So we got 2 months till canola harvest. But other than that, we're doing pretty solid. We're doing pretty solid. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you again for all of your generosity during the stream. And if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next